Right now, depending on who you ask, and most of them will agree with this particular one, the top anime that's running right now. And some of you out there say, oh, it's Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer. Actually, there is one other, which has been the surprise this year for this season. It's only about, well, by now, eight episodes in. And I'll tell you, the 8 episodes, I've been watching it, and I have been enjoying it. And it has been fun. It's funny, sexy. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot going on. The anime detail is very good on this, especially on makeup designs, nail polish, and all that. Very good. And it's the My Dress Up Darling. If you haven't caught this, I highly recommend it. I'm not sure. Does it constitute a rom-com? Is it considered a rom-com? Because it's really good. It's got a lot of fan service in it, and no, it's done very nice. It's done very good. It's really, really good. Yeah, the fan service works out very well in there. If you haven't caught this, let me give you a little breakdown onto this before we get into the actual story or the meat of this story. Traumatized by a childhood incident with a friend who took exception to his love of traditional dolls, the doll artisan Hofu Wakinani Gojo passes his days as a loner, finding solace in his home EC room at his high school. To Wakana, people like beautiful Marin Kitagawa, a trendy girl who is always surrounded by a throng of friends, is practically an alien from another world. But cheerfully, Marin, never one to be shy, spots Wakanda sewing away one day after school. She barges in with the aim of roping her quiet classmate into her secret hobby, cosplay. And the thing about it is, with this storyline, is that, you know, he keeps to himself and he meets this girl. She wants him to create a particular outfit from it's a hentai game. I think it's like a hentai game, and the things that they go through, and one of the things he goes through just to create this outfit, it is just really fun. What the grandpa goes through, I mean, the grandpa gets injured at one point in this series, not to give most away, because, you know, he's thinking his son is getting a little weird in the situation, not realizing what he's actually doing. But then he's behind him afterwards, because basically he's creating these little dolls that are very meticulous in the artwork. And because of what he's doing with the cosplay, his artwork is getting better. He thinks he's faltering, but actually he's getting better because of it. And it's gotten crazy. Now, the reason I bring this up is that the manga sales has increased. It's gone up about 1.5 million more copies in circulation, which makes it about a total of 5 million plus that is circulating. That's since the premiere back on January 8th. More and more people are picking this up because it is a really, really good show. And people have criticized it because they said, "Oh, there's a lot, you know, yeah, they're showing under the skirt a little bit, not that much. This is not Redo the Healer. This is not Interspecies Reviewers. No, it's none of that. Actually, it's more of a romantic comedy because, not to give anything away, she's starting to fall in love with him. And that, you know, to have two people that share similar interests, but they're diverted a little bit, meaning that, you know, he's an artist and he's creating these dolls, and she's into cosplay, but she wants her dresses done handmade. And, you know, you see these days a lot of these cosplayers, they hand make their own dresses. The costumes. I mean, you go look all over the place. You see the Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist, both male, female. I mean, there are some great stuff out there. You see how good a lot of these cosplayers create, and to have a series that focuses on that, creating the cosplay costume. Number one, that interests me, because the detail, it's not, when you look into the overview, what really goes into making these costumes? You think, well, they cut it out. No, they go into measurements. I like how when he does the measurements, Gojo, he does the measurements, and he has to go into certain parts of the body where he gets frightening. See, and that's the thing about anime. They think that basically all these characters are all horn dogs and stuff like that. A lot of these guys are scared to be around girls. You see this in a lot of the anime where they're back off of the girl. Whoa, even if the girl's tossing herself to them, they're like, whoa, wait a minute, no. These are the situations that happen. But you have something to a good story. I mean, this is a really good story. This, honestly, I could see this as a live action. I could see them, and not American, Japanese, before you jump into that. I could see one of the Japanese studios doing this a live action version of this, and it'll probably work. They get the right hairstylists, the makeup artists, the costume designers on that. You could have some beautiful stuff come out of this.